Hey guys, I'm Monica Pena, and along with my husband Efren, we are the lead pastors at the Center Church, Puerto Rico. We're so thrilled that you decided to stop by and check out 7 More, 7 minutes of radical encouragement. We hope that the next few minutes will radically encourage you to live a life that's sold out for God. Enjoy.
Have you ever seen that movie with Kevin Costner and Ashton Kutcher, The Guardian? It's a great movie. It's probably one of my favorite movies. But basically, it's a movie about the U.S. Coast Guard, and the storyline is real simple. You have a hero who is on the tail end of his life, his career, and you have a new one that's just starting, who's just kicking it in, and as you can imagine, Kevin Costner plays the role of the myth, the legend, the old guy. He's the one that the fan favorite, the one that commands attention from his peers, but he's on the tail end of things in his life. And then you have Ashton, who's the young, cocky, arrogant, know-it-all, show-off type of guy, but he is the heir apparent hero in this movie. It's a great movie. You should check it out. But one of the reasons why I like this movie so much is because it's such an inspiring movie. It basically gives a definition of serving with a purpose, to give without question, to go beyond the call, to commit to something that's far greater than you as an individual. It's a great movie, and I recommend you watch it. But I began to think, why do they do what they do? Why do they serve? Why do they give? Why do they commit and sacrifice? Whether it be the U.S. Coast Guard or the military or firemen or policemen, doctors, whatever the case may be. Why do they do what they do? What's the purpose? What's the intention and motive behind it? And towards the end of this movie, after the credits have rolled, a caption comes on the screen, and it reads, "So that others would be saved." And I thought, what an amazing answer to that question. Why do people commit and serve and give and sacrifice? So that others would be saved. And that led me thinking, why do us Christians, why must we serve, and why must we commit, and why must we give and sacrifice for His kingdom? So that others would be saved. After all, Jesus Christ was sent down to earth to give, to sacrifice, to serve, to commit, so that you and I would be saved. Wow, what a concept. We give, we commit, we serve, so that others would be saved. Now, I want to quickly touch up on this. I believe that when we serve, that honors God. That brings glory and honor to God. Let's read from 1 Peter chapter 4, verses 10 through 11 through the Message translation. And it says, God has given each of you a gift from His a variety of spiritual gifts. Each and every one of us has been given a gift. And it says, use them all to serve one another. Do you have the gift of speaking? Then speak as though God was speaking through you Himself. Do you have the gift of helping others? Do it with all of the strength and energy that God supplies. Then everything you do will bring glory. Everything that you do will bring glory to God through Jesus Christ. Is that amazing or what? When we worship God, when we dance, when we sing, when we clap our hands, when we play an instrument, when we glorify our God with these instruments that we have been given, it brings honor to Him. And it's the same thing. It's the same concept when we serve, when we give, when we sacrifice, when we commit to something, to His kingdom. Now, whether you're serving at children's ministry, and helping with arts and craft, or you're in the youth ministry and you're bopping your head to the loud music, or you're playing a video game that you really don't have a clue of what you're doing. I believe that brings glory and honor to God. When you're serving at the church, whether it's collecting, emptying out the trash cans, whether it's sweeping, mopping, vacuuming, collecting offering, whether you're in the kitchen and in doing some kind of ministry, I believe that honors God, that glorifies God. Even the smallest things, from just coming during the week and praying for the pastor, that brings glory and honor to God. You know, the reality is that we need to step up. We need to step up and allow God to use us for His glory and His honor. I remember when we first opened up the skate park. We opened up a skate park for our neighborhood kids, and the kids were enjoying it. And one kid comes up to me and says, "Hey, Pastor E, why'd you do this?" And I said, "Do what?" And he goes, "Well, open up the skate park." And I said, "We did it for you guys." And he goes, "I know, but why?" And I said, "Well, quite honestly, it's because we love you, and we want you guys to have a cool place to hang out and be safe and have a good time." And then he nods his head and he says, looks up at me and smiles and says, "Cool," and walks right away. You see, that brings glory and honor to God. When we serve, when we give, when we commit, when we make the sacrifices so that others would be saved. Quite honestly, I don't think he would have gotten that answer if I would have said, "Well, we did it because we want you to be saved." No, I just broke it down to its simplest form. We do it because we love you. Jesus died on the cross because He loved us. So the next time you are contemplating on what to do, how to serve, whether to commit, not to commit, I encourage you to give, to serve, to commit, to sacrifice, so that others would be saved. God bless you.
Well, there you have it, 7 more. We hope that this week's message radically encourages you to pursue and develop a personal and intimate relationship with the God of the universe, all the while discovering His purpose and perfect plans specifically designed with you in mind. We hope you come back for 7 more. God bless, and we look forward to seeing you at the Center Church, Puerto Rico.